Hey y'all, what's up? It's AG from the Breeze and AG Show. Today I'm going to be doing something new. I'm going to be hosting a cooking show. Today what we're going to be making is a homemade recipe, and it's an apple cinnamon wrap. What you're going to need is an apple, a tortilla, a cinnamon sugar, and peanut butter. For your supplies, you're going to need a small mixing bowl, a cutting board, a paring knife, an apple slicer, and something to spread the peanut butter around with. First, what you need to do is wash off your apple. Dry it off, and then take your cutting board and the apple slicer. You're gonna use 3 or 4 slices. You're gonna use 3 or 4 slices for this. What the flip?
The apple's being a little resistant.
Yeah.
Of course it goes as I say that.
Okay, there we go. We got it.
It looks like a lotus flower.
Yo, it's not. It's an apple, I promise. I don't eat flowers. They're much too pretty. And I don't really like that either. Anyways. Like I said, 3 or 4 slices. So if your apple does this, just use the bigger slices. Okay. And depending on how much you like apple, you choose how many slices you want. You'll be done with your slicer now. And then just put the slices on a paper towel so it can kind of dry off. Okay. Now, you don't have to get rid of the skin, but you can if you want. I don't really mind, so I'm not gonna. Just a minute. There's a hard part right here. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to slice them into very small slices. And then take them and then cut them again this way so that they get even smaller. Okay? Now, as they're cubed, just put them into the bowl. This was one of the pieces where the apple didn't get all cut. Hold on a second, I'm sorry. Okay. Now, you're gonna just slice them up. I'm gonna do about 4 pieces because I like a lot of apple. Now, don't get freaked out if once you put them in your tortilla that they overflow. It's always going to happen. Trust me. You can make them into smaller pieces, but I'm okay with them being chunky. So. My camera person is, well, my assistant really is cutting one of the apples for me. This will be my last apple, as you can hear.
Okay, we did it quietly.
Okay. And just so you know, there's no cooking involved. Now, if your tortilla has just been taken out of the fridge, you might want to heat it up in the microwave for about 10 seconds. And then that should be good, and it should be nice and warm, just so that it won't like crack or break or anything whenever you are done with whenever you get ready to put the apples in it. Okay? Put your cutting board to the side. And I'm not heating this because I let it sit out for a minute before we started this video. What you're going to do is just, if you put it in and the slices are still together, just kind of put your hands in there and break them apart. Take your cinnamon sugar and just sprinkle it in there until you think you have enough. And then again, take your hands and just mix it up. I think it does a better job than taking a spoon with this kind of thing. Okay, now once you get with that, set this to the side, take your tortilla and your peanut butter. I use creamy because, well, you need to use creamy actually, because it just works better with what you're doing it for.
But if you like orange.
You could use crunchy, but it wouldn't work very well. And then just spread it all around on your tortilla. Once you get done with that, just there, and then take your apples and just slide them on there. And then what I usually have to do is, instead of making it into like a real wrap, you kind of have to fold it like a taco, because it won't fold all the way like a regular thing would. Fold it. Some will fall out, that's okay. And then just eat it. It's really good.